On this video, we'll start fixing up an old Agway lawn tractor.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep. All right, as you can see, I got the tractor from hell running, and well, it runs pretty good when it starts, but as you can hear, it's not going to start. And I know what you're thinking, if you have to sit down on the seat to make it start, but not this one. That safety precaution has already been taken off. It is most likely the starter solenoid, and I can show you how we get that, how we can take a look at that. It's underneath this panel. Normally there's two screws that hold it on, but I only have one. And remember, I inherited this thing. I didn't go out and buy it. And under that plate right there, that's where the solenoid is. And there's a positive and a ground that go on there. There's two of them. And I'm not going to do anything with it right now because you should disconnect the battery when you do that. But I've got the numbers off it. I know which one to order, and I believe that's all it is. I've had these MTD tractors before, and it's a very simple matter to fix. They're about 12 bucks. And so now I'll just order the part and wait for it to come in and see if it works. If it does, we've got some more things to do to this tractor. One of the things I'm going to do is show you just how we can bring this paint back. Most of the paint on this is pretty good. There's some overspray here from something. We can take that off. But I'm going to show you how we can make this look a lot better just by using simple rubbing compound and wax. And we'll have this looking pretty good. Now over here, there is some rust. A little bit of rust right there. So we'll have to do something with that. So the only place I'm going to have to actually paint is this back part here. And I've got some ideas of what I want to do to it. Probably just going to paint it red again. But I'm going to add a few features to this. And this is my plan anyway. On the other MTD tractor, one of the other ones that I had, right here was a cup holder. This one's too old, I guess. They didn't have the cup holder. I think it's important to have a beverage when you're out mowing the lawn. So perhaps we'll put a cup holder right here. And over here, I mean, this is all in pretty good shape, but we are missing a couple of knobs. I'm going to turn out a couple of knobs with wood, and if I do that, I probably will replace this one with a wooden one, and we'll do some laser etching on it and that sort of thing. I'd like to also replace this plate right here, and when I make the cup holder, make that out of wood itself, maybe a nice piece of oak that I can get from some pallets, and that'll look pretty cool. And maybe we can put some other accents, some oak accents on here. One of the things my dad used to do as soon as he bought a car, he would take all of the decals off it. He'd take all of the signatures off it. He didn't like, if he knew he drove a Chevy or a Ford or a GMC, he didn't need to have advertisement for the dealership. So he would take all that off. I think I'm going to do the same thing with this, so you won't even be able to tell that it says Agway. It's not. Agway doesn't really make tractors. MTD makes tractors for Agway, Yard Machine, Yardman, and a bunch of other ones. And I believe Boland's too. So we're going to do that. Then plus, I had the front cover for this last year, but when I was trying to mow the lawn with this thing, and it was only mowing in reverse at one point, and I didn't know that the lens fell off, and then I went forward and I drove over it, and so I think what I'm going to do is make an inlay right in here, just a wooden inlay, and then we'll mount a couple of lights on it. Lights aren't really important. Who in the hell is going to be mowing their lawn in the dark, right? I can see if I put a snowblower attachment on it, maybe you'd want to have that at night, but no, don't really need the lights. But we'll make something that looks kind of cool. And then we'll just clean this thing all up. I don't want to do anything to the mowing deck because this thing actually, even though it looks like a piece of junk, it actually mows quite well. And it's not the little tiny 12.5 horsepower engine. This is the 16.5 horsepower. I believe it's a Briggs & Stratton. It is. It's got a lot of. It's got a lot of guts, as they say, and we're going to clean that all up. Clean the carburetor up. I'm going to put a new fresh gas in it, and also put new gas filters on it. You know, gas. Everything for the gas, because yeah, this is pretty bad. And a new oil filter, and you know, we'll give it a little bit of a tune-up. As you can see, somebody has just tied it in here with a rope, and they stuck a piece of flammable wood right by it. Yeah, it is. You know, it works, but we're going to try to make that a little bit better. We're going to old guy it up just a little bit, and you can see there's something here. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. Like my dad always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you don't know what something is and the thing runs, don't play around with it. So that's the plans anyway. I'm going to go in right now and order that, and we'll put this video together when I have the parts, and maybe I'll start making the accents for it while I'm waiting for the parts. After all, the accents aren't going to cost me anything to make, just a little bit of time, because I'm going to use 100% pallet wood like I always do. There it is. The old guy tractor from hell. So I have ordered the part now, and while I wait for that, I am going to prep some of the wood and get some accent pieces cut out. I'm actually designing a few other little accents to put on it. I have my own sense of style. It's old guy, OG sense, but to be assured. But yeah, we are gonna do some pretty cool stuff to this thing. Now, if this doesn't work out, if it is not the starter solenoid, which I think it is, but if it isn't, then it's probably just the starter, and that's a pretty quick fix too. That's not very expensive. So either way, we will get this running again. Runs now, once in a while. I know I can get it running again, and we'll do some stuff to it. Why not, right? And that's coming up in the next video. I will show you some of the accents that I'm putting together for this. So there you have it. If you got something out of this video, if you enjoyed it at all, please hit like, please hit share, please subscribe to the channel. I'm over 500 subscribers now. We're getting close to, what, 550 subscribers, something like that. I don't know, 530, I don't know, but it's looking pretty good. So thanks for being here in the trailer hood with me. I sure do appreciate it, and I'll see you back here next time. For the Old Guy Network, I'm the old guy, I'm the OG, and I'm out.